This week on SNG Explains, we will talk about the strategic importance of Mongolia's third neighbour policy for India. Buddhism has long been a thread that binds India and Mongolia, but bilateral relations were upgraded to the strategic level after Narendra Modi became the first Indian Prime Minister to visit Mongolia in 2015.
India's revised position in Mongolia's diplomacy today is that it is being perceived as its third neighbor in both regional and international contexts, particularly in the context of India's role, I would say, in promoting a multipolar security structure in Asia. And this is in sharp contrast to the ordinary viewpoint that India-Mongolia relations are merely, based on their age-old cultural linkages, particularly based on the Buddhist traditions.
As part of its third neighbour policy, Mongolia, a democracy that's sandwiched between two autocratic regimes of China and Russia, has been working on expanding ties with other countries. The Mongolians are heavily dependent on China for trade, but there's also a growing concern about Chinese attempts at cultural genocide. In the inner Mongolian region, Mandarin has been introduced as the medium of instruction in schools, similar to what China has been doing in Xinjiang and Tibet. Mongolia has also grown increasingly wary about its overdependence on China as a result of its neighbours' growing economic and strategic influence. It is almost entirely dependent on Russian exports to meet its energy requirements. Indian firms are involved in building Mongolia's first oil refinery, for which the Indian government had given a soft loan of $1.2 billion.
It was for the first time that India gave such a huge amount to Mongolia. Mongolia's infrastructure development had faced crises by a slowing Chinese coal market. And it was the time that India came forward to help Mongolia to build its infrastructure, to develop its infrastructure.
To expand its rail network, Mongolia is keen on leveraging the expertise of Indian companies. Besides, it is hoping to forge joint ventures with Indian firms for mining copper, gold and rare earth metals, which could in turn help India's green mobility program and semiconductor manufacturing. Given Mongolia's close proximity to Kazakhstan, it offers India another access route to Central Asian markets and important energy resources. Both sides have maintained regular high-level contacts. Many development projects in Mongolia are being built with Indian partnership. During the pandemic, India was the first country to send COVID vaccines to Mongolia. Defense has been an important area of the bilateral relationship. Both sides hold annual joint military exercises called Nomadic Elephant. Last year, Rajnath Singh became the first Indian Defence Minister to visit Mongolia. Besides giving an impetus to bilateral ties, it also sends out a message to China. Stay tuned for more such topics on SNG Explains. We will be back next week with a new topic. Till then, keep watching StratNewsGlobal. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share.